a smart thing to do. And I can just add that to the series, like explaining like what I had to do to gain strength early on and stuff. Cause yeah, I was already gonna explain the difficulty. Like I took for granted, just assuming that my wrist could like adapt pretty fast. But I didn't realize, yeah, I've used my right hand to like play online video games for so many years. It's kind of like I took it for granted, I guess. Which is weird to think about. The only way I can explain it is I took it for granted. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Silly, cranky boy. Your left and right are adapted for 10 years already? That's what I'm saying. Like, you know. Got to go get food? No worries. Make sure you stream long enough for me to hit 100k, please. Thanks. No, I think I'm gonna end stream here just to spy you. Mod Arcane 1. Why? What's wrong? You owe me? Do I? I have to do whatever you say for a month. I think you sub to me and I get to tell you what to do. I think that's how it works. You gave me your money after all. Doesn't want to release any drop rates? No, I see where he's coming from. Things fit. No. The thing is not that. The thing that he was defending was people are too obsessed doing the raid for the purples as opposed to like doing the raid for what the raid is. And I completely agree with that. If you only get a one-dimensional brain in the fact that you're just only doing for purples, then yeah, sure, it's gonna be less enjoyable, right? But if you don't know the rate of the purples and one comes up, you'll be like, oh well, you won't be always like thinking ahead, oh, I'm dry. Right? Tier 420 subscription to Shazzle. I agree with that sentiment, but then again, the RuneScape players, they're such nerds. They're gonna make the drop rates anyway. You're gonna find them out anyway. There's no way to hide it. So regardless if Jagex comes out and says, oh, these are the drop rates, there's gonna be enough data in a month's time that explains the drop rates already. So it just doesn't matter. So sure, they can hide the drop rates, but ultimately they're gonna get figured out. You got shut on hard for telling people that not knowing anything about the game is the best way to play it? Well, yeah. So no RuneLite, no wiki? I think he didn't, I think that's exaggerated. I think that's severely exaggerated. If you don't know what to do, when I'm ready to clarify, can you link me? The thing that I see it as is if you don't know, no clue solvers, no XP per hour things. I mean, I agree with the no wiki thing. I had the most fun yesterday trying to find all the ores in the game, just using chat, like going off my brain. Like that was so fun, man. But I do agree. Maybe I don't agree with all these takes, like getting away RuneLite. I don't think that's very smart in the modern day. But then again, the drop rate thing, not showing drop rates, like I think that's smart on release. So players don't feel like they because you feel demotivated if you're dry, right? But if you don't know the drop rate, how do you know that you're officially dry or not, right? You can have a hunch, you just don't know. I'm dry. I know I'm dry at 2A and it makes me fucking salty as. If I didn't know I was dry, I wouldn't be salty, would I? No, I'd just be like, oh, just unlucky, right? A little bit unlucky. But considering all the drop rates have already been figured out, then... You have a job and a life, you only have 1 hour a week to play, too fucking bad? Well, isn't that RuneScape in a nutshell though? I feel like if you're playing RuneScape while you're having a full-time job and you can barely play the game, is that really worth it? I feel like RuneScape's a game that you have to grind. And if you don't have the time to grind in the game, like what's the point of playing this game? Why not just play like Apex or something? I don't know. I remember tracking my XP per hour with a high scores bot, and we knew fucking nothing about the game back then. I think XP per hour should be in. I don't see why that shouldn't be in. Because people like to be sweaty, just don't like, you know. A lot of the mods that don't play the game, I'm pretty sure most of their mods do. That's why they've kept the integrity of the game for so long, because most of their mods actually play the game. You just don't know they're playing the game because they're obviously on different accounts.